Friendship torch in the foreground and the Tower of the Americas behind it. Two of the signature sites. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You look at the Knicks, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat.
Well, right now for the Knicks, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
So the New York starting five, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen, and it's Allen in at the 1. And for the Spurs, DeRozan and Aldridge, the talented forward duo. Is it out there with DeJounte Murray?
Here we go.
And it's Davis in at the 5 down low. Scouting reports very detailed, Clark. Talk about the types of insights those scouting reports would reveal about your team and your opposition.
Typically player tendencies and team tendencies. How do they win? What areas are they really strong in? A team being excellent on the glass or tremendous in transition offense or very physical. I mean, just those types of nuggets that you would have for a team and then individual players so that you could try to position them to not be at their best by what you did to counteract them.
Good explanation. The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Allen passes to Knox. Randall against Aldridge. Randall with the bucket.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Pass to Townsend. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you've heard the saying on death and taxes, the San Antonio Spurs might be that third thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. And that's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Townsend.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. We discussed the challenge of defending a slasher like DeMar DeRozan. Staying in front and denying penetration are critical, of course, but his athleticism and ball handling make that easier said than done. Kevin?
Thank you, David. New York shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Townsend. Oh, what a finish!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so it's New York with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. Allen's shot is off. Here's Townsend. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Down low. That's tipped. The 17-footer goes down. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, you close off the lane. Barrett can pull up on a dime and knock down that jumper.
Pass to Davis. Spurs working the ball around now. To the inside, Aldridge. He's off on that one. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the New York Knicks. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game. Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Townsend, banked in off the glass. Townsend's got his third bucket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Murray against Allen. Pass to Knox. He kicks to Barrett. 4 on the shot clock. Allen with it. Outguarded by Murray. A 3-ball. Allen's shot is off. San Antonio leading. Here's Townsend. He goes up again, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Allen surveying the D. He dishes it to Barrett. Here's Knox. He's guarded by Townsend. Knox misses.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it goes down 2 points. That's 12 points for the Wizard.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Now here's Allen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Knox. DeRozan defending. 6 to shoot. Here's Barrett. New York, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 5. There's the double team with Allen. Murray outside. To the middle. Here's Townsend. And that one hits back iron.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Randall. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Outside Aldridge. With some arc, Robinson with the block. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Townsend, and it's denied.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
There's the pass to Knox. Pass to Allen. In the corner, Barrett with it for Murray. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Townsend. Barrett brings the double team to the paint. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide-open man. Doesn't get much better than that.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Allen against Murray. Trying to get open is Randall. Allen's shot is off.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
You know, Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes. But understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
That free throw good from Townsend. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Robinson. Luke Kennard comes in for Kevin Knox. Howell's checked in for Barrett. And it's Dennis Smith in for Kadeem Allen. Both free throws good from Townsend. Knicks trail by 3. Now Smith. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
The Knicks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Murray against Smith. Inside. Here's Cauley-Stein, and the layup is good.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Knicks trail by 3. Passes it to Randall. Over Aldridge. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
And here is Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And, of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Out to the wing. Here's Townsend. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 20 points for the Wizard.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Townsend. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Howell. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Putting the defender in the popcorn maker. I mean, Randall developing more tools every day.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
White, he's checked in for the Wizard. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Howell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lock at 6. Here's Randall. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Murray outside. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Knicks. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Murray kicks to White. Doesn't go that time. And New York will come the other way. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The pass to Howell. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Murray, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Smith penetrating. Great D that time from Davis.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside. To the inside. Cauley-Stein. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Cauley-Stein's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Murray against Smith. Murray, good. Murray's got 6.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 2. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before... Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. So New York ends up going with the new group. And New York, looking at who they've got, Barrett and Knox in at the forward positions. Allen is out there with Kennard, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. And Davis can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and he continued to connect from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Knicks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Mike Conley. That one misses for Robinson. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about that three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. The Spurs making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in. Good on the shot. Knox has got 5.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Barrett. He's guarded by Johnson. And the basket by Knox.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Biyombo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Townsend. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Allen passes to Knox. Here's Kennard. Now, here's Barrett. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Johnson, the pass to Townsend. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Pass to Knox. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, And he has.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson outside. Over to the wing. Townsend, the pass to Snell. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Spurs. And New York with a change here, too. Cauley-Stein's checked in. Here's Townsend. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Samanic from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Knox. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 18 feet out. Here's Cauley-Stein, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Gallinari.
And Cauley-Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
And Cauley-Stein has drawn comparisons to Tyson Chandler due to his length and athleticism. It's important he continues to get better.
And Gallinari kicks to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Johnson against Cauley-Stein, and it's good for 2. Cauley-Stein's got 7.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Passes it to Johnson to the left side wing. Townsend. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Allen will bring it up for New York, trailing by 5. And the pass to Cauley-Stein. Back to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Smith checked in for New York.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Floats one. Here's Cauley-Stein. Chalk up 2 there. 9 points in the game so far.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
From down in the low post, it goes. Townsend's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs. There's 1:54 left here in the second. Pass to Kennard. Back to Smith. Second chance shot. That's tipped.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Kennard. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Bulls in Chicago.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
I like how Smith goes right at the defense. Actually, I love his attack mentality. He's not shy about shooting it inside.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Here's Knox. Gallinari covering. He gets it in there. Knox has got 10.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Passes to Samanic. Kicks to Johnson. Here's Townsend. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. 41 points for the Wizard.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Kennard. Robinson dishes to Cauley-Stein. And there's the pass to Knox. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Knicks have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. And it's Samanic with the rebound. Samanic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And so it's San Antonio going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got third quarter. Basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Wizard out there with Murray. Then there's Derek White. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Gallinari in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the San Antonio 5. Allen with it. Now guarded by Townsend. Down low. Randall no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, we all know that circumstances and time changes everything. In Dallas, Dennis Smith Jr. thought he was going to be the cornerstone. But with the arrival of Luka Doncic, everything changed. The promising point guard was traded to the Knicks, and Smith said it was important. It's a big opportunity, and I've just got to make the most of it. Well, Kevin, we know one thing in New York, the ball is back in Smith's hands.
And DA, that's when he is at his best. Thank you. Shoots a fader. Second chance effort, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Robinson. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Townsend, no good. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now Barrett, he has 6. Pass to Allen for the 3. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 1, the Spurs.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And Clark, ordinarily quiet by nature, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a more outspoken leader in recent years.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone for the good of the team. Aldridge is, by nature, a laid-back, quiet guy, and sometimes that can work against the team. But in his case, he realized that he needed to be more vocal and stepped into doing that.
Gallinari on the wing. Murray, the pass to Townsend from 11 feet away, and he knocks down the jumper. Townsend's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs.
Boy, you look at him, he's a quality floor general who knows exactly how to dish the ball to his teammates. Murray, nice job there running the offense.
Pass to Randall. Here's Knox. Over Gallinari. Here's Robinson, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gallinari wide open. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Barrett, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. And the Spurs making a change here. Conley's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Ntilikina's checked in. So it's the Knicks now. Beyond the arc. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. San Antonio leading by 10. Murray finds Gallinari. White looking around. To the middle. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now. Here's Knox. He's got 10. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. Here's Randall. And the lead is down inside single digits. Randall's got 17.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive boards.
So for the Knicks, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Howell comes in for Kevin Knox. And it's Dennis Smith in for Frank Ntilikina. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Barrett. Here's Cauley-Stein, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Townsend, the pass to Davis. To the paint. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Knicks trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Townsend. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up. For San Antonio, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That's good from Townsend. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Murray. And New York with a change here, too. Kennard, he's checked in for Barrett. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's New York with it. It's a 10-point game. Smith outside. Passes it to Howell. And he keeps control of the ball. Here's Townsend. He's defended by Randall. The pass to Townsend. Bounce pass, Davis. Here's Townsend over Smith. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Spurs have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And he makes the first. Biyombo is checked in for the Spurs.
Hey, what's up, Ken? Welcome to the spring, man.
Both free throws good from Townsend. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Down by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 14-4 run.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Looking to get it going. And it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in. Smith's got 11.
Man, I like the fact that Smith is very quick of foot, gets into the lane easily, and then finishes really well around the rim.
To the wing right side. Here's Townsend. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. He's been getting to the line. Now his 6th trip in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And the technical free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked by Townsend. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Wizard.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he has been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Davis kicks to DeRozan. Here's Townsend. Clock at 4. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Knicks trail by 17. Now here is Smith. He's got 11. Here's Howell. The rebound by the Spurs. Davis has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here is Smith. Defense right on him. Feeds it to Randall, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity, and it's Smith missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Davis. He's in the lead, sitting at number 1 in the West.
Clearly a fan favorite, and they're giving him the highest praise possible on their ballots.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
DeRozan passes to Townsend. And here is Davis. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Spurs making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. Kadeem Allen, he's checked in for New York. and he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Howell. Lets the three fly. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Randall dishes to Cauley-Stein. Here's Allen. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
And that one falls for Allen. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Townsend. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 5 here tonight. Inside, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
For Randall, another bucket. He continues to expand his offensive game.
Unable to get that one. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Get you some, just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man, just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Knicks, we've got Allen. Julius Randle is out there with Howell, and it's Smith, and it's Cauley-Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. It's rebounded by New York. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Here's Townsend, defended by Allen. To the inside, it's stolen by Randall. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
San Antonio leading by 11. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Townsend. The three from Johnson, and the three ball is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Goes up, throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Randall. Here's Cauley-Stein. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Cauley-Stein, a serviceable shooter at the line. Let's see if he can make them count.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Kevin Knox is checked in for Howell. That's off as well, so he misses both. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Townsend. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Smith scanning the floor. On the money from 12 feet away.
Boy, when he's maneuvering through the defense, he's got such tight handles and really does a nice job keeping that ball low to the ground so defenders can't get it.
And he slams it one-handed.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switcher also for New York. Barrett's checked in. That's good from Townsend. Here's Smith. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Got to appreciate Dennis Smith now. I mean, this guy is terrific at scoring from everywhere. Very athletic and explosive.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Townsend. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now Smith to the middle. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Now the pass to Townsend. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And here's Smith. For a couple of years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Spurs passing it around.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Randall. That one, no good. Aldridge with some nice D. To the paint, here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Smith against Conley. Floats one up. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. San Antonio with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Barrett, guarded by Townsend. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Tony Snell's checked in for Mike Conley. Simpson, the pass to Dotson. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Here's Dotson. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
Here's Ntilikina. Aldridge is covering. They grab their own miss. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
New York shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Dotson. DeRozan defending. Simpson, the pass to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's Ntilikina. New York, no good that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
New York shooting in the 4th quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Picked them clean. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Yet another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
So it's the Knicks now. Clark, there are strong divisions and there are weak divisions. The NBA might be considering removing divisions altogether and having only 2 conferences. What do you think?
You know, that's interesting. I like the divisions because that's what we've been accustomed to, but just having straight conferences, I wouldn't see much harm in that. You'd adjust the schedule accordingly in terms of how many games you play within the conference and how many times each opponent, but I think that could work.
Mark, the 2-way contract, a relatively new invention that gives players time in both the G League and the NBA.
I love it, Kevin, because it's another pathway for those aspiring to be NBA players to have a legitimate shot to make their dream come true. The G League is just a notch below the NBA in terms of overall talent. And so I love the fact that players who desire to be pros can have a pathway to get to the NBA by being part of the G League as well.
And these G League players are having an impact, aren't they? They're making a difference on a lot of teams.
40% of the players in the league have spent some time in the G League, so it speaks to the impact the G League has on the NBA. That's really a tough call. One you don't like to see, but it was called, and now he's got to really make sure that he's on top of his game here in regards to not picking up Another foul. That was his 5th right there.
And for Frank Ntilikina, some questions as to where he is best suited.
I mean, for me, I like when he plays more off the ball. I mean, he's shown that he could become a scorer when he only has to worry about that aspect of his game. Still very young and has a great set of skills with which to work.
New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Lets a floater go, and he's able to get it back. Best's shot is good.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Townsend, no good. The Knicks shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Ntilikina, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Snell. Up and in on the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Dotson. Sweet little floater.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Outside Aldridge. Out to the right wing. Here's Townsend. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds it.
New York's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Townsend. The layup off target. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Connects again.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic.
Wow.
Because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA caliber. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
Anthony Davis is checked in for San Antonio. DeRozan comes in for Tony Snell. Then for the Knicks, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Julius Randle subbed in for Ntilikina. New York's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Townsend. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Best. He's covered by Murray. Best can't hit. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Townsend gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The Knicks shooting 40% in the fourth. Simpson, the pass to Best. Down low, Randle. And Randle throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Wizards.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
The pass to Randall. Shoots over DeRozan. Randall no good. And the Spurs with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. Townsend gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Here's Dotson. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Townsend. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Dotson. DeRozan against Randall. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's Townsend. Count it.
Boy, Murray's court vision, very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. You love seeing that combination.
Simpson. He's covered by Murray. Here's Dotson. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's Cauley-Stein. Here's Townsend. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well.
And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
I don't know, Shaq, man. I have to say my passing and my scoring. I mean, they go together, so how do you pick? That's like asking someone which one of their two children are their favorite. That's just something you don't do, you know what I'm saying? But I've learned that from a personal experience. You don't go down that road.
Well, I have 6 kids, and my daughters are my favorites.
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your San Antonio Spurs.
Get hip or get stung.
I think I know the answer, but Hornet, you like to bet on sports, right?
Daddy needs a new pair of Jordans.
That are a little worn out. And you do like your apps, right?
Love apps. Who doesn't?
Okay, then I've got something you are going to love. It's called Parlay Paradise. And it's an app where you can bet on all your favorite NBA matchups, in-game betting, money line, over, under, you name it.
Ooh, how do I sign up?
Very easy. Look for Parlay Paradise anywhere you download apps. Then use code HORNET15. You'll get a 15% deposit bonus up to $1,000 when you sign up.
Well, that's some serious scratch, eh?
You bet it is, Hornet. Parlay Paradise, where your betting dreams come true.
Actually, Hank, can I borrow some cash? I'm a little red. I got you covered. Thanks, man.
Yeah.